Hello, 7th graders. This video is covering section 2.5 from the book, which is on solving two-step equations. Now, I know that we did that a little bit yesterday. We did it using number sense, and today we're going to use the actual rules that you would normally be using. So here are your steps. First of all, you're going to get rid of what's being added or subtracted first, just like we did yesterday. And then make sure that you always do the same thing to each side of the equation, and then multiply or divide last. And I'm going to go through a couple of examples here with you, and hopefully it will make sense. So let's say that I have 3c plus 14 equals, hang on a second. So 13c plus 14 equals 23. So again, my rule said get rid of what's being added or subtracted first. So it's a plus 14, which means I'm going to minus 14 to get rid of it. You do the opposite. If I subtract it on the other side, I need to subtract it over here. So this was supposed to be a 3c. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to be a 1. 3c equals 9. And then the last step is multiply or divide. So I have 3 times c, and so the opposite would be divide by 3. And so my c would equal 3. And remember that you can always check that. You can plug your answer in for the variable. So 3 is 3 times 3 plus 14, 23. You'd have 9 plus 14. And so yes, 23 equals 23. That's how you can check to see if what the work that you did right here was right. You can always check your work. So then let's go through one that looks just a little bit different. If I have m divided by negative 11 plus 1 equals negative 10. Again, going back to those rules, first thing you need to do is add or subtract first. So I'm going to go ahead and minus the 1. It says plus 1. To get rid of it, I need to minus it, which means I need to do the same thing on the other side. Be careful here, though, because I already have a negative 10. Remember those adding and subtracting rules. I'm going to plus a negative. So negative 10 plus a negative 1 is negative 11. So m divided by, the opposite of divide is multiply by negative 11. So my answer is m equals 121. And again, I can check my work, plug it in for m. 121 divided by negative 11 plus 1, does that equal 10? 121 divided by negative 11, again, one negative here would make it negative 11, plus 1 equals 10. Negative 11 plus a 1, you'd subtract them because it's negative opposite signs. 11 minus 1 is 10, and it's a negative 10. In my original problem, it was supposed to be negative. Oh, it was negative. I just wrote it down wrong. So negative 10 equals negative 10. So there, yes, it does check. It did work. So we did it correctly. So we're really just continuing on with what we did yesterday. We're just not using number sense today. We're doing it the way that we really should be doing it. Okay? Not using number sense, but using the rules and the steps that we've learned. So bring that knowledge with you. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. Have a good night.